Now, people are asking online, is Sony doing a good thing when it comes to the whole digital-based thing that they're planning on doing? Because in January 1st of 2028, you won't be able to do discs anymore, physical discs. I'm thinking to myself, good. To be honest with you, I don't really mind it. And I know I'm not really part of the younger generation, so there's that. But I say I don't mind this because I see more benefits for having things digital than having things physical. Like, for example, the only benefit I would say that a physical based game will have is that less data. I mean, well, less space capacity that it holds up. That's really it. Because if you have a disc-based game, I noticed that it's kind of like half of what the full digital-based game is. So that's really the only benefit. Maybe you can show off your games. I guess it's a bragging thing. I think that's the case. I'm not 100% sure if that's what people want to keep them for. But digital is a lot more better, but there's reasons for that. And I think this is what Sony was actually wanting to do for it, because when you look at the PlayStation 5 consoles, there's two versions. There's the ones who people want to do physical disc with, and people who want to do mainly digital with. Now, mainly digital, I believe that they have more storage space, because when it comes to digital, you have to have more storage capacity, because the games are a bit bigger. The thing is that when it comes to the physical based disc, I guess they have a lot smaller. Now, for me, I don't technically speaking have, disc based games, because I don't really care about having them. They mess up too easy, because that's why I don't even go to GameStop. That's because they only have mainly digital based games. I mean, think about it. When it comes to if you want to get physical games, you have to go to certain stores just to get it. And not only that, but you have to make sure that they actually have the game you want. When it comes to a digital based game, you don't have to worry about Sony not having it, because all you have to do is go to a store to get a PlayStation Store card, which you can pretty much get anywhere that you can get that at a pharmacy. You get a PlayStation Store card. Hell, I can get it at Walgreens if I wanted to. I can even get it at Dollar Tree, surprisingly. But I can't get it the physical this game there. I can only get those at certain stores that will allow it, like big box stores or I guess retail stores. You can't get it from Family Dollars or nothing. You can get a PlayStation Store card there, but you can't get an actual physical game copy. But another good thing about digital-based games, when it comes to Sony, and I'm assuming Xbox as well, when it comes to their games and they have on the PlayStation Store, they usually do discounts too. So that means if a game is actually out for quite some time, they will actually put it on discount. Because on Christmas, I noticed that they had in Walmart, they had Sonic X Shadows Generations. They had that game out and it was like $69. I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's a bit much, but I understand it's a new game. I would say like around maybe a few weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I noticed that game was on sale pretty much for 20% off. So I'm thinking to myself, why would I want to get a physical disc-based game when I can't get the discounts, when I can go here, get the discount, and I don't have to go anywhere just to get it? In fact, if I run out of money, I can either use my card, use my debit card, or I can just go to a local store, get a PlayStation Store card for like two $25 cards, use them, and just download the game. And the good thing is that when it comes to pre-ordering games too, it's more better. Because if you look at the pre-order games, if you get it by regular disc, you may end up getting them delivered to your household, or you may have to go up there just to get it. And if it's a big game like Destiny was, then you have to go to GameStop in a large ass line just to get it. And I know a lot of people aren't going to want to be doing that. The thing is, when it comes to digital, on the other hand, as soon as you hit the pre-order button and you buy a pre-order version, the day that it comes out, it'll automatically download on your system, and that'll be a good thing. Now, granted, there could be some traffic delays on it, and technically speaking, it won't work, but you got the game, and you just gotta wait for it to slow down until you can actually download it. That's about it. And not only that, it's still way better than disc-based games, because guess what? When a disc-based game messes up, guess what? You have to buy another disc. And if you're on the PlayStation 4 and that disc messes up, technically speaking, you can't play that game. When it comes to digital version, on the other hand, you can play it. Not only that, but if the game gets corrupted, all you have to do is delete the game, then re-download it, and it'll fix everything. So guess what? I say this, Sony's just looking toward the future, because this way they don't have to worry about using manufacturing. So this way they have to actually get discs and stuff. That will save them money. Doing it all digital, this way they can control the flow of everything that happens. While when it comes to disc-based games, I know this way you can actually give your disc to somebody else. And truth be told, that's another advantage I can say. But the thing is that all you have to do is just say, well, dude, why don't you just come to my house and you can just play it on there. That's it. Either that or you can just hook up your account onto their console and that's about it. It's just that simple. I mean, seriously, I got my account on my girlfriend's PlayStation 5 and it works just fine. I had it on her PlayStation 4, but I don't really care about using PlayStation 4 as much anymore. Truth be told, when she got the PlayStation 5, I decided, why keep it on the PlayStation 4? I can just keep it on the PlayStation 5. The only game I would put my account on there, but the only game I would probably let her play would be Legend of Dragoon. That's about it. Because I got that game a long time ago on my Vita, and seeing that I have it in my library, it will literally transfer onto her stuff because it's on her console. Anybody who's playing on the console can easily use somebody else's games if they want to, as long as it's still downloaded there. And that's the good thing, because you can have multiple accounts on there. All you have to do is just download the game, and there you go. That's the interesting thing about digital. Now, physical, yeah, you can do the exact same thing, yeah. But the thing is that because I would say physical and digital both have that exact same advantage. I would say digital could be a bit difficult in that scenario, but other than that, I would say digital is still better. I mean, I know a lot of people are still pissed off about this, saying that, oh well, they should keep us with the physical disc. I'm like, nah. I think physical disc has served its purpose now. Ever since the pandemic, I think Sony's seen the writing on the wall with that one, and they said, well, truth be told, when I got the information, they said that they were thinking about it. And then the day later, they said, yeah, we might as well just do it. We might just go balls deep with this shit. And I'm like, yeah, I would. Because I'm not really suffering too much, to be quite honest. And some people say, well, we're going to destroy our system. We're going to throw our system. We're going to sell us. I'm like, well, you want to do that, then that's your dumb fault. Because guess what? That means that you wasted a whole lot of this money just for that. And to be honest with you, I would say you could just easily just got it digital. This way you can keep it on your library. At that point, you can easily just delete the game if you're not going to be playing it. And then when you want to play, you can just re-download it, and it'll take like maybe an hour or two, and that's about it, depending on how big the game is. So yeah, I say Sony is doing an okay job. When I heard the news, I knew it was going to be a big mixed bag with it. I know some people want to keep their disc, and some people want to go digital. Me, I'm the kind of guy to go digital. I'm not going to be complaining about disc-based games and stuff like that. I know some people want their disc-based games. I understand that. But when it comes to the future now, I would say disc-based games, they run its course, they run its purpose, and I think that Sony is doing a good job, good decision with this. I will trash Sony for doing a lot of dumb shit, but this one I can say it's an okay situation for me. I know because I'm a digital-based gamer, so I don't have to worry about it. And I would say disc-based gamers really don't have to worry about it. They can keep their disc. All you have to do is, like, when the next gen console come out, you just say, okay, I might as well go into the PlayStation Store and see what things they have, and I guarantee you, it may change their mind, maybe not, but it depends on how that person is. That's about all.